2, are you going to be able to film the Battle of Blackwater the way it was written?
We're just writing it, so I certainly hope so.
We're going to pass my hat around to get some contributions. Maybe you have an extra nickel or something like that. Who knows? They pay for those special things. Actually, the guys from, when I was signing earlier, the guys from WIDA came up to me and said they were huge fans of the series and all that. And I asked them if they would like to donate $7 million worth of free special effects, but for some reason they didn't find it.
We're happy about it.
There will be a battle.
As a fan of good writing, I know that the writer can't always do what's going to make the audience happy, whether it's on paper or on screen. So for you, Mr. Martin, when you wrap stuff up, being also a fan of people like Damon Lindelof, are you still concerned about, to put it in your words, pulling a Lost?
I believe David is in the room, so I better be careful what I say. Yes, I am concerned about the ending. I still have 2 more books to go, and I'm juggling a lot of balls, and of course there is this deep fear that eventually someone will going to fall on my head and knock me unconscious for filming. But all I can keep doing is juggling as fast as I can, and hopefully bring everything together in the magnificent way I see it vaguely in my head as stretching before me. It's easier to dream these things than to do them, but yeah, I certainly hope that the ending will tie together, and in terms of making people happy, well, hopefully it'll make some people happy, it'll make people happy. I've always been a fan of the bittersweet ending, and I've said before in interviews that that's what to expect. I mean, I love Lord of the Rings, and I love the scouring of the Shire. You know, the fact that it was not a, you know, hobbits dancing happily in the woods, you know, the witch is dead kind of thing. That there was a cost to the war, and there was a human cost, and there's triumph, yes, but there's also tragedy mixed in the triumph. And I think Tolkien did it brilliantly. I hope I can do something half as good.
Sci-fi and HBO are over here. HBO over here. This is basically a 10-hour movie, and it was absolutely one of the greatest accomplishments. And I've never been a part of anything remotely close to this. I've never worked with so many great actors. I normally don't even like my producers, let alone the writers. And I just worship everyone. I mean, they can show up to set and just watch. I mean, I love people I work with on. I'm sorry, but like literally, I mean, there's the 2 Americans, you know what I mean? It was
so when I read the books, Dani she just seemed, I don't know, very real to me. Like, I understood everything that she was going through and kind of her mentality and everything. So I just, yeah, so the tips I would give you is just, like, be, I don't know, be true to yourself. I don't know. I'm feeling all embarrassed now. Yeah, I just got her. So I would just say kind of, it's women, we're strong, we're good, we're powerful, we're sexy. It was her instinct to be able to survive. I think that was fundamentally the thing that I got and kind of hopefully portrayed. But yeah, just be true to yourself.
Lena, I just want to say that you were great on White Collar this week. I love that episode. I hope you're going to come back. But my question's for Kit. I think Jon Snow is obviously a fan favorite character. So I want to know what really drew you to the character, and what are you looking forward to the most in the upcoming seasons? Because he has quite a big journey ahead of him.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you. I suppose what I'm looking forward to is you know, I try not to produce spoilers. I've already done that today. I think he's got, like you say, he's got a big journey ahead of him, and he goes beyond the wall. And I think I'm looking forward to the fact that in the first season he spends a lot of his time concerned with his family down in the south, and at the end of season 1, obviously he forsakes them, so he can actually get on with a bit of his own agenda, if you like. So I'm looking forward to that. And what drew me to the character is he's just, I mean, why wouldn't it? He's you know, he's a badass with a sword. He's like, I don't know, he's a mysterious little guy with a bit of a kind of mystery behind him. I kind of loved him the minute I saw him on paper. And thank you again. Thank you.
Thank you all for such an amazing show. Just everybody, like, my question is also for Kit, and I'm wondering, I love you. Wondering if Mr. Martin has revealed to you who Johnson's mother is.
No, I'd love to know, as I'm sure a lot of people would, but no, I have no idea. I haven't got a clue, so I'm sorry, I can't fill you in there.
If he did know that.
Last question.
Last question.
Hi, my question is for Mr. Martin. Just wondering, there's two themes that we really don't see in the books, and that's good guys always win and the hero never dies. Just wondering, did you set out to kind of break those cliches, and if there's a character that you mourn as you killed them?
What was the last part?
If there's a particular character that you mourned as you killed them.
Actually, I'm mourning all the characters as I kill them. You know, when I write, particularly the viewpoint characters, I really have to kind of climb inside their skin to make them human. And so I'm writing about someone that I'm very closely identified with. In some cases, for many years, I began writing the books in 1991. So, you know, I've lived with some of these characters for 20 years, which makes it very hard when I do have to kill them. But I tell myself, it's not me killing them, it's the other characters. I try to distance myself. But you know, the scene that David and Ann were referring to in the third book, which I won't spoil, was the hardest scene I ever wrote. back first 2/3 of the way through Storm of Swords, and it was the last thing written. I had to skip over that and write the rest of the book, and then when he did everything in your phone, came back and make myself write that scene because it was very emotionally rendering and painful for me to write, as it was hopefully for all of you to read. And I can't imagine. I think when they film it and show it, I'm going to try to arrange to be out of the country in some place that doesn't actually have a television yet. Anyway, that was the last question, so we are unfortunately out of time.